Hello, breeders, and welcome back to One More Match. And welcome back to One More Match Reviews WWE ECW. It's episode 10, and it's the August 15th, 2006 edition of ECW. A show that I would, honestly, it was shit. It was a fucking shit episode of ECW. It was hot garbage. It's the go-home show before SummerSlam, which is obviously now more attention is being put towards SummerSlam, which means we're getting Mick Foley, a Raw superstar on ECW. We're setting up that match. Like, Jesus.
Um,
Yeah.
so, just for context, we're recording this right after the episode we just recorded for last week's episode. And my God, last week's episode, so fun. That guy with the fan throwing up the
Yeah.
child. This week, absolutely shit.
Just
Absolutely stunk the bed.
cheeks.
Like, this is your go-home show. This is your go-home show for SummerSlam. As an ECW fan, you're not making me watch SummerSlam for this.
Yeah. Yeah, like this doesn't make me want to watch some fucking SummerSlam. This doesn't make me want to watch the next episode of ECW, really. So the first segment is Mick Foley coming out, and he's cutting a promo on Ric Flair ahead of their I Quit match. At SummerSlam, he's like, Rick, you say I did nothing till I fell through Hell in a Cell. Well, fuck you. But you know what? I'm going to bring out some guests. He brings out Kelly and Melina. And he says it's time for an extreme three-way dance. And they dance until Ric Flair comes in and batters Foley and says, you better quit. That was the first 5 minutes of the show.
I do love this because the Foley, Foley has done a lot in his career up to this point in 106. He's done a lot. He's recently just been in a WrestleMania 22 match against Edge. He's obviously appeared One Night Stand with Edge. I'm loving this run of Mick Foley. It's not even a run really, where he's just an extreme icon without being called an extreme icon. It's so fun seeing Foley, but I'm not looking forward to this match. So I know this match is shit. I know this match. My opinions might change this Sunday when this comes out, the review for SummerSlam. But oh my God, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not, because I just know it's not going to be good.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. I can safely say that much. It'll be fucking shit. Is how I'll describe this fucking episode. And just that match in general. Like, I'm half looking forward to SummerSlam just because we're making it a bit of an occasion, but I'm also not. Like, I'm really not fucking ready for it. But I'm sure it'll be okay. You know, the one thing I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to after we record this, I'm going to fucking walk out to the corner shop and get some snacks and everything will feel better.
I want to say, I'm fuck up my train of thought. I know we're in a weird, rough time period for WWE because it's all six, and the rules aggression era is in deep effect, even though there is some stinkers. So it's weird seeing it because it's good, but at the same time it's shit because we're looking at the pay per views and and then ECW sometimes hits, and then it doesn't hit, and then it hits, and then it doesn't hit, and I'm like, come on, guys, come on, you're ECW. But Foley with his promo is brilliant. I love Ash just looked at me and went, wait, did he go off the side of the cage and fall through the cage at Hell in a Cell 98? And I went, yeah, you're all right.
That is indeed how it went.
Because I think the one that you might confuse with is the one in 2000 where the rings actually worked to actually out and fall through it, compared to 98 where he just goes right for the ridge, gets chalk slammed through the cage, lands right on the ring, nothing to break his fall, and then the chair smacks him in the face,
Yeah.
and his two ends up his nose. And you know, Foley. Like some say, Foley's a madman. I would not fuck with Foley though. That's the one thing. I have a
No.
lot of respect for Foley, but man, he seemed to be a bit of a cheapskate. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, entirely. But yeah, it's just this segment was shit. Foley danced. It brought up a fucking thing of imagine how in games you like choose what your taunt is. Like imagine real life. Like you just had like you had like a predetermined dance that you like it's the only thing like you can only do one dance and it's this. But you don't know till you actually have to dance and like imagine like someone fucking imagine your dance is like the fucking knees thing where you're like doing it back and forth like Foley did. Like imagine it's like, oh shit, alright, time to dance at this wedding. Let's see what I got. And you just start fucking doing the knees and it's like, oh for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
Also, I want to bring up the fact that they did a recap of Raw, and Foley like batters Ric Flair before and doesn't blade. Flair doesn't
Yeah, he
blade.
doesn't
It
bleed
was
either.
shocking. He doesn't shot. It's shocking. And then Flair like he
Yeah, like we
like
didn't
Flair
even mention it to each other, but we both observed like, holy shit, Flair didn't bleed. Flair didn't blade.
like, and my favorite thing is Flair runs. Flair like does his little dad jog to the ring because it's Flair. And he's like 50 at this time. He's like
Yeah.
50 something at this time, so he's not the most active guy. He's like me. Except I'm not
Comparing
saggy.
yourself to Ric
And
Flair.
yeah, I have the body of Ric Flair. I tell you that much. Just less saggy, more fat. But like he does a little run down to the ring, and obviously the camera wires are like all around the ring to make sure the cameras are all right. He fucking brings the camera wire into the ring, like it's all caught up in his foot, and he's just beating up Foley. But also Foley did a callback to 1999 Royal Rumble. Yeah, 99 Royal Rumble last. Did you know? Did you catch this?
What?
He did a callback to the Rock's I Quit match.
No.
He 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 basically the last time he said I quit on 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 TV, Rock used it against him at Royal Rumble, so he spells out I quit this time, so he doesn't get so Flair can't use it against him. But Flair makes the mistake of saying I quit. So neat observation there.
Yeah, no, so I'm just fucking fed up. This episode was cheap. I got no like fond fucking yeah, I really don't have any like fun fucking stories to tell about watching this episode. It's shit. It's shit. So let's just fuck it. Let's just get through it. Right, that's what it was. I want some snacks. Let's get through this, and then I can get some fucking snacks in. So first match was CM Punk facing old PJ Palumbo. And you get excited for
No,
a second. Hmm?
wasn't it the FBI versus Mike
No,
Knox
no,
and
no.
Test?
That was later.
All right.
Yeah, the first match is yeah, no, you hear his music and it's like, oh shit, who the fuck is it? Oh, it's fucking just incredible, isn't
It's
it?
PJ fucking Polanco.
You
Um,
get excited for a second and it's like, oh, it's like
we-
I was like, oh fuck, it's Blue Meanies, Blue Meanie, PJ, fuck it,
it's just who who whose favorite wrestler is fucking PJ Polanco? Who's who looks at the long list of wrestlers from Benoit to Bryan to Angle to fucking Snuka to fucking Punk to Foley to Credible?
Yeah.
Who looks at that long list and picks out fucking PJ Polanco? Who looks at a book? Who looks at a book and goes, "Oh, I like that wrestler. I like that wrestler. I like that one. Oh, PJ Polanco, yeah, fucking right wrestler, yeah." No one does it. He's so shit.
Agreed. And this match was shit. It was a bit like uncoordinated. Like you could just see that Punk would do his stuff, and then he'd have to wait till fucking Just Incredible actually did his shit. Like it's just like, yeah, like if it was seen, he would just be like, kick now, kick, fucking kick now.
Punk now. Now Punk.
Like like a fucking That was what, like, just seeing Just Incredible just fart his way through the fucking match was. Obviously ends with the Anaconda device. He's not really got his cool moves yet. Like, I don't think he does the butterfly backbreaker yet. And he doesn't have the GTS. So, you know, he needs some more moves to make his fucking wrestling a bit more interesting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It was 2 minutes 43. It was okay. I don't remember the promo in the middle, if there was one. Was there a promo in the middle?
Wasn't. I don't think there was. It was Kurt Angle beating up Big Show, I believe. That was
Yeah,
it.
and Kurt Angle got restrained, and this may genuinely be the last time we see Kurt Angle.
On ECW.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like, we know it's happening soon, but we don't know exactly when. Next up, we have Little Guido and fucking Tony Marinara against Test and Mike Knox. Fucking... They clearly edited out the FBI's theme on the network, because all you hear is like... The following content... I fucking... you just can't hear a fucking thing. This was a nothing match as well. Test battered Little Guido, and it could have easily just been a singles match because fucking Mike Knox did nothing.
Yeah.
And they won, and fuck me, man. I suppose it's the idea that Kurt Angle has been medically ruled out, so he can't wrestle in the number one contenders match. So that's why he's not facing in the main event.
And then Tommy Dreamer and Sandman come out and chase Test and Mike Knox off. But that's the segment, and now
I want them to progress it, please. Can we move forward now? Can we stop having Dreamer and fucking Sandman try to fight Test and Mike Knox? Can we move on? I feel like we've been doing it for the last like 4 weeks. Can we stop doing it now? Can we move the story on, please, guys? I don't care anymore. I like Mike Knox. I like Test. Sandman's decent. Fuck Dreamer. I don't want to see him wrestle. Stop fucking trying to make him wrestle. Please. Like, good lord. But yeah, the fucking... Now we get the main event. It's a ladder match, and it's Dreamer. It's Sabu versus RVD, which, you know, initially you'll be like, yeah, this would be great. It was not great. It was not great at all. It went 14 minutes, 43. It was a back and forth. Sabu fucked up a lot of things, as per usual. RVD looked like he was about to win, but out comes Extreme Big Show, who fucking runs into the ring, throws RVD through a table, and then wants the contract be lowered down, and then Sabu jumps in his face and unhooks the fucking contract, and Big Show is holding him and then power bombs him, and it's like, why? They need to stop doing these shitty little finishes. Like, you can have RVD just lose because he got thrown through a table. Like, you don't have to have fucking Big Show hold Sabu long enough to fucking unhook the contract, for fuck's sake. Like, what do you think of this match?
It was shit. There's literally nothing to go off. Like, I literally cannot remember anything in this match except for Sabu botching. Sabu, my congratulations that I gave you last week. I'm taking it back. Like, fuck me. Like you would expect Sabu versus RVD to be a fun, exciting matches. We know they can have exciting matches.
Yeah.
Look at TNA 2010. That match where Sabu's bald for some reason against RVD. That's like an example of a great match between them. But this one, imagine how I describe it is, imagine you've had a few Guinnesses. You had a few Guinnesses.
Yeah.
Now you go home, you sit on that bog, and it's like you're in Vietnam War. your ass turns into a gunfire and you're just shitting your lungs out. And then afterwards, you're like, oh, my tummy hurts. My tummy hurts. That is exactly the feeling I had watching this match. I felt like I was taking a long shit, and then at the end, my tummy just hurt. Like, that's how I felt. Because I don't mind boring wrestling. I don't mind boring wrestling because
I
it's fun if
fucking
I'm
do.
with Ash. What?
I do.
It's fun when I'm with Ash because Ash might get enjoyment out of it, and I'll just
Yeah.
be happy because he enjoys it. I don't know why, but that's just my kind of thing. If someone likes a match and I'm watching it with them, and I can sense they're liking a match,
Yeah, yeah.
I might go along with it and
You
like the
can
match.
get into it.
Yeah, yeah. But literally, I couldn't get into this match. I went on my phone for like a few minutes, missed half the match, and I mean, I don't care. I'm not rewinding it. Like there were
Yeah.
some spots I missed, but like when I tell you this is one of the worst, and we watched Big Show versus Batista and Big Show versus Ric Flair. This so far, we're 10 episodes deep. This is the worst main event I have seen from this show. The worst. The
Yeah.
worst. And I like Sabu, great wrestling, not great, good mediocre wrestler. RVD, one of the best.
Fantastic
Don't
wrestler.
care. Fantastic.
Yeah, I will just
He's a
say there was no heat, like, and it was confusing as well because RVD fucking cost Angle and Sabu the match, but he's also a face still. Like, what do you mean? He fucking ruined the main event. He didn't earn his way into that match. He fucking stole it from Kurt Angle. Like,
My one problem is, right, because I always feel like a build has to get you hyped for a pay-per-view. Because this was basically in the era where no one had pay, like it wasn't on demand. Well, it was, but there wasn't an app, basically.
yeah, yeah.
Like it wasn't on Netflix.
It was a lot less
And so,
accessible.
yeah, yeah. So like I'm imagining you're 10 years old. You would have been 6. So let's just imagine you 6 years old. You know, mom, tune on ECW. Coming to watch this. You watch ECW. Are you going to be like, oh man, can you buy me SummerSlam? I really want to see Sabu versus Big Show. Like, would this get a 10-year-old or a 6-year-old interested in fucking SummerSlam? Like,
Nah,
let's just be
you
brutally
say,
honest.
nah, I'm good, lads.
Because I'm always a guy who says a match card can help a pay per view. Like most AEW pay per views are mostly built on this match is great. We're having this match,
Yeah,
but you need a good build to get
exactly.
to that pay per view. And my one problem with this is this does not get me hyped for SummerSlam. Like Foley Flair gets me hyped. I know the match is going to be dog shit. I
Yeah.
know it's going to be absolutely dog shit because it's Foley when he's fat, out of shape, and he's old, and he just can't do it anymore. No offense, Foley. No offense. You're one of the greats, but let's be honest here. You have Flair who's 50, who's like 50 something at this point. It's still a bit past his prime, can still kind of go. And then you have how am I more excited for fucking Mick Foley versus Ric Flair in an I Quit match than I am for the main event for ECW, which is Big Show for Sabu? How am I more excited for that? Why am I more excited for Foley Flair and Hogan and Orton? Why? Like this ECW does not get me wanting to buy the pay per view. If I had to buy the pay per view back then, this does not get me wanting to buy it. There's no build. There's literally no build. It's literally he grabs the contract and that's it. And Big Show power bombs him. He's your challenger. Your challenger's supposed to look strong going into a main event. Your challenger does not lose going into a main event. This is so
And
we're
it's just
fucking
the finish as well is absurd. Like, just of Sabu win because RVD got thrown through a table by Big Show, and then have him climb up
yeah.
the
Like
fucking ladder. What, did you only have
you
one
can
ladder? Did the ladder break and you couldn't fucking climb up? Like, so then Big Show has to fucking hold Sabu in a fucking powerbomb while Sabu slowly fucking grabs the contract. And then Big
how
Show's surprised when he grabs the contract, and it's like, ah.
how I would describe this is like mid 2000 WCW where nothing makes sense,
Yeah.
but you get excited for the Great American Bash because it's the Great American Bash 2000, which I do want to review at some point. Just for that fucking Vince Russo Hulk Hogan, you bald piece of bastard, or something like that. I forget what it is. But like this does not get me hyped for SummerSlam. Like I was generally looking forward to next week or this week, few bevies, and then sit chill, watch ECW or watch SummerSlam and get hyped. No, no, like lads, what are you just doing? What are you doing? You're doing nothing. Like I'm sorry if I'm ranting here, but I'm generally pissed off because I'm like, yes, it's ECW. How are
it,
they going to build
it,
up from last
it
week?
really it took out the momentum is the issue.
It did.
Like, we went straight from watching the previous ECW to this one. You're like, oh yeah, this be great. I want to see what happens now, and I don't want to. I don't want to know. All right, I don't trust SummerSlam to be like a fucking blow your socks off. Like, I can't. There's nothing to suggest that it will be like that.
Like
Um,
obviously, if you grew up with this, I do feel bad for you. If you like, people say the Ruthless Aggression era is an underrated era. Don't get me wrong, it can be, but you can't. Right now, this might upset you, and I don't care if it upsets not you, Ash, but upsets fans. But you can't sit there and go 2010 WWE. Vince had no idea what he was doing. He was utterly shit. When clearly in 2006 he still has no fucking clue what to do. Like, don't sit there, right, lads. Don't sit there and bash the 2010s because Vince had no idea what he was doing with all the shit decisions. When clearly in 2006 he still has no fucking clue what he's doing. The Attitude Era only ended about 5 years ago. Like 5 years ago. How have you gone from the Attitude Era to this within a matter of 5 years? Like, I want to put it in perspective. Attitude Era, arguably one of the best eras in WWE. Might be boring to watch, might not have aged well. It's like watching a cartoon that is mildly racist, but it is funny, but it is racist. And like Attitude Era, great wrestler, great not wrestler, great era. Got better when Russo left. And then slowly Ruthless Aggression Era, kind of good, and then just dips near the end. I'm glad we're reviewing the Ruthless Aggression Era. I never grew up with this era. I'm glad people who are fans of it are fans, but Jesus Christ, I hope when we finish the Ruthless Aggression Era in '08, that's just done with the Ruthless Aggression Era, because apart from ECW, these pay-per-views so far have not been good, and I'm holding out expectation for SummerSlam. SummerSlam is your biggest party of the summer. You better have something good. It better be a good show, or else I'll still be on a rant about SummerSlam. Like, I'll be in person. I'm flying out Saturday
yeah.
to
So,
watch SummerSlam. I'm flying out. I'm flying out Saturday to watch SummerSlam. So like, this better be good. I paid my ticket.
exactly. So how will SummerSlam be? Obviously, that is the next stop in WWE ECW. We have the the ECW World Title being defended by Extreme Big Show, and if there's anything to guess, it'll probably have a shitty finish because that's what ECW's been doing lately. But hopefully, with ECW being over, hopefully we can move out of these current stories. We can start to move a bit more forward and a bit less fucking shit. Because it's really been underwhelming so far with them just continuing to fucking, like, it just, it somehow feels like it's just by the numbers again. It feels like we're just like, okay, alright, yeah, Sandman, Test, and Dreamer, and fucking Mike Knox, like, alright, yeah, you'll wrestle at some point, but not yet. And Kevin Thorne, he can have a squash match, and CM Punk can have a squash match. It's like, just, can we have something fresh? You're already like treating the audience like ass, and that's my issue with WWE CW number 10.
Like, don't get me wrong. I understand ECW isn't the big brand. It was doomed to fail from the start. Let's be honest, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, of course.
It was doomed to fail from the start. Like let's put it in perspective. Say your favorite TV show you love, Wizards of Waverly Place. Let's just say that you love that show. It's your favorite show, and then it's announced that it gets rebooted. It's getting rebooted, not rebooted. It's getting a relaunch, basically. Um, it's been continued, but they're getting rid of all the Wizards bits of it, and it's just gonna be shit. Like, the problem is we basically built a car from a previous car, but took the wheels off, and we cannot drive the car. is how I describe ECW. Like it was doomed to fail from the start. I've been enjoying it so far, but Jesus, there's been a few stinkers. And I'm just sorry this has been 30 minutes of us ranting, mainly 20 minutes of me ranting, because
Yeah.
this has been shit. I've been looking at Ash's smug face for the past 20 minutes while he's been frozen on my screen. And so I'm just looking at him doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, Jesus, get me out. Take it off. Take it off.
Yeah, like if I was watching this, I would just switch it off. Like, nah, I'm good, thanks. This is just not interesting, is it? And that's the issue.
Can you pull up the TNA results if you don't mind quickly? See what
No,
TNA was doing.
no,
On
don't want to know.
the,
Don't
I
want
want
to
to know what
know.
TNA was doing on the build up.
Yeah, well, you fucking look it up yourself. I'm not doing it.
I
Like,
can't. My phone is
look, mate, I want some fucking snacks. I want to be over. I want this ECW done. I'm not fucking looking up what TNA did. And with that note aside, as said before, the next stop is SummerSlam, so that's where we'll be heading next. Obviously, that will be in person, as will. I think we'll probably bulk record a couple of ECW, so like the next month or so should just be in person. And we'll just get a bunch done and sorted, and we'll fucking, we'll have a good time with it. So join us for the biggest party of the summer. It should be coming out on Saturday. So
Sunday.
Go ahead. Sunday. Go ahead and enjoy that. We have been one more match. You have been our breeders. It gets weirder each time. Thank you for watching WWE ECW 10. Sorry if it wasn't the most enthralled edition of ECW, but as said before, the episode was shit. So yeah, thank you for watching. Join us for SummerSlam. See you then. Bye-bye.